course, you know, growing up in Assam is not easy. And again, coming from a single parent, we are in a position to address them and to take Thika Township ward to the next level. We are coming with customized solutions. So we need to upgrade the facilities that are on the periphery. Here is that we need to move this Thika stadium. From there, we move to a peripheral area.
Yes.
We have the ability and we have the knowledge to take Thika to the next level. Resources. I'm a very good mobilizer. I can mobilize resources. We have done that. We were able to do that one when we were residents. We are going to work together with the leaders that you are going to elect.
Hello everyone, this is 3T TV, your #1 online news channel where we are telling the Thika story as it is. This is Countdown 2022 and my name is Juliet Modoni. And as I always tell you, the reason why we are bringing you the people who are vying for these seats is so that #1, we can make them accountable. If they get these elective seats, we will bring them back here and tell them and ask them what they have been able to do for us. And most importantly is so that you as the voter gets to know them, so that when you go to vote, you'll make an informed decision. Today's episode is coming to you from Mary Point Chicken Garden that is located at the Thika-Garissa Highway near St. Peter's the Rock Church. This is the place where they have the best kienyeji chicken. And the most interesting bit about it is that you come to pick out the chicken yourself. So today we are in Township Ward. We came in search of a gentleman who is vying for a seat. And the most interesting part about it is that he is trained as a clinical officer. So let's get to know more about him. And if you are new here, kindly subscribe. And if you are regular, thank you very much. Keep sharing and keep commenting. We hope that by the end of this episode, you as the voter will be in a more better position to make an informed choice. So let the program begin. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Juliet, for having me.
Thank you so much for making time to have this conversation with us.
Asante nashukuru.
Please introduce yourself to us. Tuambie wewe ni nani and what you do.
My name is Nathan Kuria Wanjiku. Hapa mtaani wananiita Kawanjiku. Because from the names on my ID, it's Nathan Kuria Wanjiku. My mom is Wanjiku and that's why I'm Kawanjiku.
You are Kawanjiku?
Yes.
And where did you grow up?
Yes, I grew up in Kawanjiku slums here in Thika. That's where I grew up. I schooled from there. I schooled here at Mugumoine Primary School.
Okay.
I left there in 2005.
Okay.
And from there I went to Mbugiti Secondary School in Gatanga.
The Great Mbugiti.
The Great Mbugiti Secondary School. From there I went to the Kenya Medical Training College, where I trained from 2013 to 2016 as a public health officer. And again, I joined again Kenya Medical Training College in 2017. That was in December. I trained again as a clinical officer. So I'm both a public health officer and a clinical officer.
Awesome. So you are currently practicing, you're currently in the medical profession, passive?
For now, I'm working in an insurance company. Yes, as a medic, because even in insurance companies, they need medics there.
Yes. Because,
you know, nowadays we have health insurance. Therefore, they need medics there. And that's why we are there. And so far, so good. We are giving services to Kenyans.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Kawanjiku, please tell me about your upbringing. You've mentioned your mom.
Yes.
How many children were you and how was it growing up?
I come from a family of 9, actually 9. I have 4 sisters and 4 brothers. Unfortunately, I lost 2. So now I have 2 brothers and 4 sisters. Like I said, I grew up here in Kawanjiku. Of course, you know, growing up in a slum is not easy. And again, coming from a single parent, it's not easy. But from the upbringing that my mother brought us, she trained us to be disciplined, to be focused, and to know what we want in life. That is why we did not mind the challenges that we were facing there. We were focused. And that is why you can imagine schooling in a slum. And you know, even when we are growing up, it was very difficult. It is not like, you know, even nowadays, the slums that are there nowadays, the life there is, of course, is challenging. But comparing to some previous years, it was very hard. Like now, we are seeing, like in slums nowadays, we have electricity. But back then, there was no electricity. So even schooling, it was very difficult. But we thank God so far, what the government has done in terms of infrastructure, even in slums, we are seeing that there is hope. And that is why nowadays you are seeing, it doesn't matter where you are coming from. As long as you are focused and you are disciplined and you know what you want in life, you will succeed. You will be able to overcome the challenges that are there. That's why we were that focused.
So talking about focus and discipline,
Yes.
Before we go any further,
Yes.
When we were talking earlier, you mentioned that you've done a few, let me call them odd jobs.
True.
In this town.
True.
Please take us through that.
Yes, now after I cleared high school, well, I did not join university by then. You know, it's not like nowadays when you score a C+, you are guaranteed that you are joining university.
Sure.
But by then, we qualified to join university, but because the chances were very few by then. So I had to do some manual jobs here. Mimi nimebeba bodaboda hapa town, hapa Thika town. Kwa hivyo najua shimo zote za hapo Thika town. Najua Dhingira, najua community, najua Quagmire, every corner here in Thika. I know because I've been there. That was between 2010 and 2012. So I did, nikabeba boda pale ya baiskeli, sio pikipiki.
Oh, boda ya
baiskeli. Nilikuwa na boda inaitwa Kataa hiyo, na ingine inaitwa Dadab. So from there, that was between 2010 and 2012. Then from there, pia baadaye after kufanya in 2012, from between January and September, nikapata kazi ya kuosha hapa Kenya Power. Hapo Kenya Power. So nilikuwa nimeajiriwa na kampuni hapo moja ya kuosha. So I was a cleaner there. And can I tell you something? When I was there, I was doing a perfect job. Nilikuwa nasugua hapo, nasugua hizo vio mpaka wale wados pale. Wanasema hatutaki hizi za huku za kukalia. We want to go the others because the job that we were doing there ni kuosha inang'ara kabisa. Because when we are committed to something, we do it to perfection. I believe in perfection. Yes.
Okay. Now, I'd like you to let us know that you're vying for a seat.
Yes.
Please tell us which seat you are vying for.
Thank you so much. Now, I'm vying to represent the people of Thika Township Ward as their MCA in Kiambu County Assembly. Yes.
Awesome. In light of that,
yes,
do you have any leadership experience?
Thank you. Now, my leadership experience dates back from the time I was in primary school, here in Mugumoine Primary School. I schooled here in Mugumoine Primary School. It is in Thika Township Ward. When I joined there in class 6, after 3 months, after just joining 3 months, I was made the class prefect, the class monitor there. And tukaendelea hivyo hadi until wakati nilitoka in class 8. That was in 2005.
Okay.
Yes. From there I joined, I went to high school. I concentrated on my studies and I did well. From there I joined Kenya Medical Training College in Msambweni campus. I trained there, where I was training as a public health officer. Now when I was there, during my first year, I vied for a seat there. And I won. I became the Auditor General.
Okay.
We performed. We performed very well. When I was in second year, again, I vied for a higher post, the Secretary General, a very senior post. And I won with a landslide. Yes. So in terms of leadership, we have been tested, and we have proven that we can perform, and that's why we also now want to bring that one, the experience that we got from primary, from college. Now we bring it here. We serve our community, and that is why that is one of the reasons that we are interested to vie for this seat, and we believe we are going to win and represent the people of Thika because we are vibrant, we know what we want, and we perform. By the way, let me tell you, when we were in Kenya Medical Training College, there we were representing nurses and the other departments. Sure. We had nurses, public health officers, health record officers, and we came up, when I was there, I realized that like students were having a lot of challenges there in terms of school fees. When you are in college, it's very difficult. Some students do not even afford the basic needs. So we came up with a program of ensuring that we move out from those challenges.
Yes.
We decided to start a kitty, whereby we'll be helping the needy students, including myself, because I was one of the students facing the challenges there. So we came up with a program. We started a kitty. We could do some harambe, and we assisted students, including paying school fees and providing the basic needs. And by the way, we even after we left that school, that college, our fruits even to now are being felt. The last time I checked, the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, visited Kenya Medical Training College in Msambweni. Now that program that we started, the leaders that we left there continued with the same program. And when the President visited there, he invited those student leaders in State House, Mombasa, and they gave them to that kitty 2 million shillings. And that one is continuing even after we left. When we identify challenges, we come with solutions that are sustainable, that are going to that even after we leave, we make sure that our efforts that we make then will be felt even after we leave those places.
Fair enough, fair
Thank
enough.
you.
Talking of a member of county assembly.
Yes.
This is not the first time you're vying.
True.
You vied in 2017.
Correct.
And in politics, there's no number two. The winner takes it all.
Correct.
What are the lessons that you learned, the challenges that you face? What are you improving on this time round?
Thank you so much. Now, it's true. In 2017, I vied for the member of county assembly for Thika Township Ward. I was not successful by then. I was new there. I was not exposed. And of course, we did well, but there are challenges that we had. In vying for these seats, you need some resources here and there so that you are able to market your name, that people are able to see you. That is one of the challenges that we faced there. But we learned lessons. Now I am a step ahead compared to the beginners who are here. And imagine, even with the challenges that we faced, we were able to get votes by just talking to people. Now this time round we are in, and we are better, and we are more exposed, and we are more experienced, and we are going to do a very vibrant campaign because we believe in what the solutions that we have for the challenges that are affecting Thika. We are in a position to address them and to take Thika Township Ward to the next level.
Now, Thika Township Ward, it has had leadership before.
True.
What is this that you're going to do differently from your predecessors?
To me, I believe that we can offer better solutions, because I believe that Thika Township Ward residents, the businessmen that are here, they deserve better. We can, because we are still having some challenges here, and they need a new approach. So we are coming with a new approach of the issues that are affecting our people. And that is why we are telling Thika residents, give us this opportunity. Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, in terms of tackling the diverse challenges,
yes,
Thika Township Ward has people from diverse backgrounds.
True.
There are people from
True.
Ngoingwa,
Yes.
Karibaribi, Section 9.
True.
How are you going to make sure that you bring all these people together and, your leadership is felt throughout?
Thank you so much. Now, for it's true, Thika, Thika is a cosmopolitan area that we are having, and even the challenges are very different. when you come to a place like Kiandutu, the challenges that the people of Kiandutu are facing are not the challenges that the people of Ngoingo are facing, are not the challenges of the people of Section 9 are facing, Karibaribi, Mary Hill. We need leaders who have customized solutions. If it is the issue of unemployment, what are we doing about the youth, because they are the majority? If it is the issue of businessmen, we are coming with customized solution. Like here in Kiandutu, we are having the issue of unemployment is quite a challenge, sanitation, health. When you come to the issue of business people here in Thika, their issues are there. They need their licenses to be, the rates should be very friendly, so that they even encourage them to do business, and they will give them an environment that is favorable for them to conduct their businesses. When we come to, there are some areas which are having insecurity. We need leaders who are going to come up with projects and programs that are customized to ensure that the insecurities that are there are addressed. And some of the solutions that we are offering is that we do a combined approach with the leaders that are there, the security apparatus that we are having. We engage them. We tell them that we can't drive here in Thika if we are having insecurity. And we sit down with them. We identify the challenges that are there, and we come up with solutions that are customized to address those challenges there. Yes.
So in light of that,
Yes.
If the people of Township Ward give you the mandate to be their next MCA,
Yes.
what is your agenda or your priority areas that you will start with?
Thank you so much. Number one of my agendas, and being a medic, I am very passionate about health, because you know, when you are healthy, that's when you can be productive.
Yes.
Now, when you look at Thika, by the way, do you know that in the whole of Thika, the only government hospital that we have that has wards is only Thika level 5. Can you imagine a child from Karibaribi, when they you know, children and especially boys, they are very prone to fractures. When they get fractures, imagine the only facility that they can be referred to is Thika level 5. And by the way, this is a referral hospital. We are having patients being referred from Machakos County, from Murang'a County. So one of the programs that I am willing and I'm ready to lobby for us to have that one is number one, Kiandutu Health Center, Makongeni Health Center. Those facilities must be upgraded to level 4 so that we ease the pressure on this facility. By the way, the Thika residents, they feel very much frustrated every time they have a health issue, because the challenges that they get with this facility, because it is overwhelmed. Everyone is rushing there. I mean, this one should be a referral hospital. So we need to upgrade the facilities that are on the periphery so that we have services that are being offered there. And so that here we just refer the cases that need specialists here. And that one we are willing to do. So number one of my agendas is health. That one and again, ensuring that we have medicines at our facilities. You know, sometimes I visit this Kiandutu Health Center, that is. And when you are there, you don't feel okay, because sometimes you prescribe a certain drug, but they are not there. So once we get in, we ensure that those facilities, they have medicines, because they should be there. So we are going to see where the challenges are with having the medicines there, because they are procured, but getting them there becomes a challenge. So that one we are very committed. Number two is the issue of youth. Of course, this issue of unemployment, personally I'm a youth and I have experienced that one. We want to come up with programs that are very key to our youth, to ensure that they are getting skills, like in mechanic, in plumbing, in electrical wiring, in driving, in hairdressing. Technical skills that can empower them, that they can use to get to employ themselves and employ others. Yes, that's with youth. Number three, This one I'm very passionate about. It is about counseling our youth. Counseling our youth, because we are seeing our youth are engaging in activities that are not okay. Out of the frustration that they are getting from not getting the employment, they are engaging in activities that are very risky, engaging in criminal activity. If you are given this chance by the Thika people, and we know Thika people are going to give us chance, we are going to start a department in our ward for counseling. You know why people do not go for counseling? Because these services are paid for. They are not free.
Yeah,
they are not free. They are expensive. And therefore, we want to come up with a department that will be funded by our ward development fund if it's there, and it is there. We believe we can lobby for resources. I'm a very good mobilizer. I can mobilize resources. We have done that. We were able to do that one when we were in college, and we are even going to do this one. And we will do this one because we have done it before. And I know how to lobby. I'm a very good lobbyist. My agenda number 4 is of course, coming up with legislation that is going to favor our business. Remember, our businesses have been hurt by the pandemic. We need to come up with legislation that is customized to our people. It is going to favor their businesses. That is even going to encourage them to enjoy paying tax, because we need taxes to run the county. But again, this tax must be friendly, must be welcome. We engage our people, and we are going to, and you know, when we expand the tax bracket, we are going to have more people coming to pay taxes because the taxes are favorable. Otherwise, if they are very high, people wataacha kazi huko, wataacha kufanya biashara, wakuje kwa biashara huko nje sababu huko ndio wasumbulili. The next thing that I'm promising our people here in Thika is that we are going to work with other leaders. I'm the best person who can be that link from the county with our area MP, with our women rep. We come up with strategies that can work. So I am promising Thika residents, we are going to work together with the leaders that you are going to elect. Because for us to achieve the things that we are promising, we must work together as a team. No, umoja ni nguvu. Ukishikana mtaenda mbele. Ukifanya kazi peke yako haitakuwa rahisi.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Thank you.
Now, I will do a lot of injustice. We are talking about township ward.
Yes.
This is town.
Yes.
If we don't talk about hawkers and street families.
True.
That are in township ward.
Yes.
What plan do you have about those people?
Thank you so much. Yeah, hawkers are part of us. In fact, very many residents of Thika are small-scale traders.
Sure.
They are part of us. We can't run away from that. One of the things that I am proposing, and I will propose this one, we must have a permanent solution for our hawkers here. Now, when you know, like here in Thika, you know, the hawking business peaks at from around 4.
Yes.
We want to empower our hawkers and ensure that they have a permanent area that they can work from morning to evening. We don't want, we know our country is moving to a 24-hour economy. We want our hawkers to do business from morning to evening. The way the other business people are doing, because we also need to protect our business people. In fact, one of my proposals here is that we need to move this Thika stadium. From there, we move to a peripheral area.
Yes.
That area can be occupied by our hawkers, so that they can do their business throughout. So that we also give the business people who are at the CBD a chance to work, so that if you want to purchase from a hawker, you know where to get them. If you want to purchase from the other areas, have them. Because, you know, the arrangement that is there currently, that is not a permanent solution. We need a permanent solution. And that is why we are proposing. By the way, even in Nairobi, we don't have a stadium at the CBD. We need to move this one. And that one is possible. If we work together, we are going to move this stadium. And Thika, we have a lot of land. The county can acquire land. By the way, you know, football, and we are saying sport is very key. It's a very good sector because it employs our youth. Those are the skills that we want to give them. But again, we want also to work We also want our hawkers to have some areas where designated areas where they will not be interrupted by anybody. They can do their business until they retire in the evening.
Now, as we come to the conclusion of this interview,
Yes.
what is your parting shot? I'd like you to look at the camera, and then what do you have to tell the people of Township Ward as we conclude?
Thank you so much. The good people of Township Ward. You know, when you go to a market and maybe you wanted to purchase tomatoes, it is always good when you have a variety so that you can have the best. Thika people, I am the best for you. We have been tested and we have the solutions to the challenges that Thika people are facing. Having grown up here in Thika, having gone through the system here in Thika, we know we are the best people to serve you as the next member of County Assembly for Thika. And together we are going to win this seat and take Thika to the next level. So I'm just asking for your support when we come to the election in 2022. Give us a chance. We have been tested, we have the skills, we have the ability, and we have the knowledge to take Thika to the next level.
Thank you so much for making time, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Juliet. Thank you for having me.
So that was Nathan Wanjiku, who is vying for Thika Township Ward MCA seat. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been Countdown 2022. You're watching 3T TV, your #1 online news channel, where we are telling the Thika story as it is. And as always, the best support that you can give us is subscribing, giving us a thumbs up, the button that is at the bottom of your screen. Stay safe.